let me take you to your childhood. You're having an argument with a classmate of yours, an intense argument. And suddenly, from nowhere, unexpectedly, he gives you a tight punch, boom, on your stomach. What do? Most of us will immediately give a right punch. I, for that matter, will give a right, left, and a well-earned, deserved bonus of a kick on his backside. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and visitors, this is how I lived all my life. Retribution was what I thought was the game of the day. Give as you get, dog eat dog. Love was only in poetry. In books, maybe. Between a mother and a child, and yes, between a man and a woman. And that's all. That's all I thought it was, until one day I was watching the Oprah Winfrey show when my biggest hero in life, Ralph Lauren, the shirt I'm wearing, the famous Ralph Lauren, who started from nothing to become a $4 billion business designer magnate. He said, when he was asked by Oprah to point out one recipe for success and happiness in his life, he thought for a moment and said, it's love. I thought, love? Is it possible? And he went and said, when he was an 18-year-old boy, when he started out, he went and sold ties to the Bloomingdale store in New York City. Those were the best ties in the world. At that time, Bloomingdale just took it, and he thought he had made it in life. Within 1 month, he went and found just opposite. They were a pack of ties with the Bloomingdale label, copied fabric to fabric, inch by inch, color to color. Ralph thought, it's all over. But in 2 months' time more, he went to the store and the store manager told him there was something about his tie which people loved. They tried to copy him too much, but people would always go for his tie. Ralph Lauren says later that when he made every tie of his, he enveloped it with love. Love for his work, passion for his work, and love for his customer. He always visualized it and poured love there. And he said that was the main reason for his success in his life and also in his business and also in his family. This kept me thinking, is it really possible? I have never heard about all this. The movies, the politics, the world everywhere told only about retribution. Love was only in the Bible. Never thought about it this way. I went to my master, my spiritual master in India. I asked him, what is love exactly? He said, love is energy. We rarely utilize it. We just utilize it in few things, but not in every other thing which is available. And I asked him, then how do I utilize it? He said, look, visualize yourself as a bundle of love and spread that around. Every morning, think about for 10-15 minutes that you are the bundle of love and you are spreading that love all across your friends, your foes, everyone. I heard it, impressive, forgot about it. 6 months down the lane, a colleague of mine got transferred to my department. When he stepped into my department, and I was very successful in the firm, and I don't know for what reason, he started pouring venom on me, criticizing me, accused me. He did a character assassination. Even told that I was involved in bribes. My boss came and almost fired me. And I was all daggers at him. I said, I'm going to go and kill this guy tomorrow morning, take a knife and put it across. That night, I looked at the stars and said, how do I face the situation? Then I remembered, yes, Ralph Lauren and my master, both said, you could use love as a weapon. I said, can I? He said, okay. I was always enveloped in the cloak of retribution. I thought, let me remove it. That day, I removed this cloak of retribution, hatred, and bitterness, and I put on the cloak of love. I thought, let me try it. I went to the office next day. Before that, I visualized him. I bombarded him with love. But I went, it became worse. Next day, again I did. Again, it became worse. He started criticizing more and more. It went on for next 3 months, but I held on. In 4 months' time, he came to my room and said, Amitabh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I misjudged you. I got you totally wrong. I kept spreading things about you, but you would only smile. I didn't know how it worked. This time, I didn't win the battle. Love won. Then I thought if I could use love for such a small thing, I could use it for many other things in life. I've used it since then to face all my fears, to speak to a gathering who were full of venom against my firm. I had to go there. I looked at every one of them. Before starting, I spread love. And there was a connection. We could talk to each other, heart to heart. There was a wonderful feeling. I put on the cloak of love. In the beginning, it was itchy. It was uncomfortable. But later, I felt, wow, it was cool. It was soothing. All of you here would have tried love some way or other, in some form or other. But try on the cloak and use it for its abundant understanding.